This is a ticking time bomb for the people of Maricopa County, because not only are there criminals at large in these cases, but nobody is looking for them. MCSO has no records specifically pertaining to clearances by exception. So there is no way for a member of the public to really determine what is going on.
During my spring break when I was 14 years old, something pretty awful happened to me at the hands of a dozen men. That spring break, I was not only sexually assaulted, but that evening was videotaped by those same men. The original investigation was exceptionally cleared. It makes no sense to me now, or did it back then. And even since I got the files and have looked into them, it still makes no sense to me why it was exceptionally clear the way it was. This left me stunned to realize that there was recognition of a crime, but no opportunity for justice.
Just this morning, Arizona Attorney General Terry Goddard cried foul when a sheriff's deputy parked in front of his Central Phoenix home for 90 minutes. The same morning, the Arizona Republic had published negative statements he had made about the sheriff. Goddard's office tells CBS 5, the presence of the sheriff's vehicle made my wife and son very uncomfortable. It was very odd and unusual.
It happened to be in front of the Attorney General's house. I don't know why Channel 12 had to report the comments of the Attorney General, this concern of a law enforcement vehicle parked in front of his house. I presume no one patrols the street where the Attorney General lives. I don't know why that's the story.
What do you interpret this to be if you're saying you haven't done any of this intentionally?
Well, you want some proof, or you like to look at the 25 we just arrested? How much proof do you want, Joe?
What do you have to say to the Attorney General?
How much proof do you want?
Yeah, I was surprised. I was at work. Okay. And my niece is the one that kept calling me. She kept calling me, telling me, well, I don't know what's going on. There's sheriffs at your house. And then I told her, are they at my house? She said, yeah, just at your house, but they have everything cornered off. And I knew my son was here, my husband was here, so I didn't know what was going on. So I had to ask them if I could leave early, and I came down here. They wouldn't let me into my yard. They told me that my son was okay. My husband was okay, but they didn't know if they were going to take my husband. And he's here legally, and my son's a citizen, so I didn't know what was going on.
Did they ask you about legal when you came to get them?
No, they didn't ask me anything. In fact, they didn't even know if they were going to let my husband go.
Me and my dad, I didn't know why, but me and him got handcuffed. They didn't say anything. They just told me to get up and put my hands behind my back, and then they handcuffed me.
How did that make you feel that you're here in your house and that happens?
Made me feel kind of scared because I'm afraid I might go to jail for some reason. I don't know why I'm going to go to jail.
How long were you handcuffed?
I think about 1 hour.
You were handcuffed 1 hour?
When you were handcuffed, were you standing up? Did they sit you down, or what did
they told me and my dad to sit down when after they were done handcuffing us, we had to sit down, and we were just like waiting of like how long are we gonna like be there.
How were like this, like this, like this? How?
And back like this, sitting down.
With metal handcuffs or plastic ties?
Like those plastic ties.
Can you see your wrist? Did it hurt your wrist?
Well, they kind of hurted my wrist a lot.
No, because I didn't think anything would ever happen like this. We don't do anything. We work.